My name is James. I'm 12 and I play polo. I live in Epsom, a pretty little English village known for its horse races. It's located a little south of London. Three times a week, my dad drops me off at practice on his way to work. The club where I'm enrolled is called the Epsom Polo Club. It belongs to John Horswell. He's that man with the big cowboy hat. John is also one of the best polo players in all of England. I'm really proud that he accepted me in his club. Tim, my trainer, pays a lot of attention to the way I move. Polo is an art and you have to follow the rules because the slightest error can be dangerous for the horse. And of course, there's always our legendary sense of discipline. It's April now, and at the end of the month I'll have my first match of the season. Of course, Tim wants me to be the best I possibly can. I may be too old for merry-go-rounds, but not for wooden horses. This phase of training is very important. It allows me to work out my movements in relation to the horse. You have to be very precise, and whatever you do, do not touch the horse when you hit the ball, otherwise he'll never forgive you. Mother is an excellent horse rider. She's the one who gave me my love of horses. My horse is called Ratta. That means rat in Spanish, but he doesn't look like a scummy rodent at all. Just the opposite. I think he's very beautiful. Mother and I train in a field near our house. Mother rides in competition too, but she does dressage. I collect the ribbons I've won in competition, and I also collect fire trucks. I'm starting to get quite a few, and today I have enough money to buy a new one. You guessed it, my favourite store in Epsom is the toy store, where I'm sure to find something I like. They always have one or two models that I don't have yet. I'm starting to be really proud of my collection. I worked hard to have enough money to buy these two models, but it was worth it. Ratta loves it when I dote on her. I want her to be the prettiest mare, so I spend a lot of time fixing her up. She's my best friend. She shows me she likes it by giving me big licks on the face. I hate getting my head mowed, but I love clipping Ratta's mane. What can I say? Cricket is a typically English sport. My friend Sam and I often play a little match after we've done our homework. It uses up all our energy before going to dinner and to bed. After a match, we're sure to sleep well. Today, Tim's planned outdoor training for me. It's important to make your horse turn well. It's just by shifting the weight of your body that you make your horse understand if he should turn right or left. To hit the ball while your horse is galloping demands a lot of precision, but thanks to Tim's good advice, I'm doing pretty well. When Mother needs eggs, I never miss the chance to go to buy them myself. There's a farm right next to the house where I love to go. In the spring, there are always births, and this time I get to hold a baby goat. I'm sure that I'll grow up to be a veterinarian. It's here that you buy the best eggs, fresh daily, and they're not chicken eggs, they're duck eggs. They're much better, you have an Englishman's word. I'm not nearly as good at piano as I am at polo, but I'm not discouraged. That's not my style. Heavy-duty training today. My match is in 2 days and Tim doesn't want anything to get by me. After hitting this ball so many times, I'm starting to get dizzy. It's not easy to play well. In polo, tactics are everything. It's a little bit like chess, and Tim teaches me how to anticipate my opponent's reactions. I hope I'll be able to remember everything.
Goes up and over here. This player rights this player out, hits it to him, hits under the neck, through the goal.
The day before my match, I clear out my head by doing a little skiing. Yep, skiing. Okay, so it doesn't look like snow. It's not pine needles either. If you touch it, it feels more like turf. That's why I ski in long sleeves. If you fall, you wouldn't believe how scraped up you can get. It's true that we don't have beautiful mountains like the Alps in England, so we get by any way we can. The day of the match is here and I feel ready to go, but I wasn't expecting this man to visit. His name is John and he's president of the English Pony Club. He's a big polo specialist and I'm sure that he's come to see if I'm really as good as everyone says I am. Yikes, we're not playing around anymore.
Good luck.
The first match will take place on the covered field. It's still a little early to play outside. We'll have to wait at least 2 more weeks until the outdoor field is perfectly dry. Otherwise, it's too dangerous for the horse's hooves. It's true that it rains an awful lot in England during the winter. Each team is made up of 3 players. I wear the number 2. Wish me luck. Here we go, we're off! Polo moves very quickly and you can't lose your concentration for a second. Like all other team sports, it's important to work together. You can never just play for yourself. You mustn't ever take your eyes off the ball and you should always know where your teammates are. I'm doing the best I can to follow Tim's advice. I'm going to fly in and make a point. My team is leading 5-3 and there are just 10 more minutes in the match. One of my favourite shots, hitting backwards. It works well for me. A smart pass and we score another point. Yeah, we won. That was a great first match and I came through. Tim's going to be proud of me.
Thanks, James. You did really well.
In a few weeks, the season's going to begin. We'll have matches all over England. I hope it's going to be a good year.
Run it faster than you did before. Hold it every time you go for more. Win it, break the limits as you're soaring high. Never be a loser. Every time you're racing the race, you got to be a champion. Do it, do the best you can succeed. Get it, reach your goal and take the lead. All you got to be in your life is be a champion. Run it faster than you did before. Hold it every time you go for more. Win